German generals blame the collapse of the Hindenburg Line and severe French-Flemish front losses on the arrival of fresh American troops. On November 9th, Kaiser Wilhelm abdicates. And 2 days later, a delegation of German civilians signs an armistice of submission. British General Haig and Council President Clemenceau inspect German headquarters near Paris as delegates from 27 nations prepare to convene in Paris to draw up a treaty of peace which is to end World War I. German delegates are housed at the Hotel Reservoir with Baron von Lersner, an important member of the group. As Deutschland's representatives and their secretaries make their way to the peace conference, the calendar reads January 18, 1919. Principal topic of conversation among Allied representatives is United States President Woodrow Wilson's proposed peace without victory, under which the German people would be given a decent national post-war existence. Within the Big Four, England, France, Italy, and the United States, only America backs Wilson, with other leaders such as Poland's Premier Paderewski prepared to hear more about the plan. Wilson, en route to the convention hall, is to succeed in writing into the peace treaty the covenant of a League of Nations. At Versailles, waiting delegates include America's Charles Evans Hughes and England's David Lloyd George. It is June 28, 1919, and today the treaty is to be signed. Prior to the actual signing comes a speech from Lloyd George, whose thoughts on reparations were completely in opposition to President Wilson's. The Big Four, Wilson, Clemenceau, Lloyd George, and Italy's Vittorio Orlando, enter the Hall of Mirrors at Versailles. Inside the hall, delegates sign the document, with Wilson, ill from overwork, hoping that his League of Nations will correct the shortcomings he feels are in the treaty. The actual Treaty of Peace. Signatures and seals are affixed by the Allied nations, and the Big Four leave the hall as the flag of peace flies high above Versailles.